Also, this just in, somebody just called me and complained. A friend of mine, he's a thief. And he said that the Pittsburgh Steelers need to change their name.
Wow.
He's insulted. You did it for the Indians, and he do it for them. Pittsburgh Steelers. They saw, they had on, I'm talking about this council culture now. I mean, is there any place for forgiveness? I saw, what's his name, Quinta Brunson and Jimmy Kimmel, who acted a fool when she was getting her Emmy.
Yeah.
So he had her on this show, and he apologized to her. She kind of accepted it, but I mean, should she have accepted it, or is it, I mean, did he cross the line?
But he the one to put her on, eh? He the one that got to put her on.
Well, if you put a person on, then do you have the right to do anything to them?
I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I feel that's the way you act.
Nah, because you put somebody on.
I guess he want to show his credit. He want his credit for.
I'm an instigator.
I'm just asking. I say yes.
Right.
No. On the contrary, man. Whether he put her on or not, I think what he did was straight dumb, upstage the girl.
Yep.
And
made it about him.
But
he was totally disrespectful.
Yeah, man.
Made it about him.
Do I think she should have accepted his apology? Well, you know, I'm like living, let live, man. I don't too much. I don't too much hold no grudge.
But in that part of the game, though, she kind of has to get on there, do the whole network thing. Is Abbott Elementary on the same network that the Tonight Show's on?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so. So
it's a funny ass show.
It's a really good show. It's a really good show.
Yeah,
well written.
Very well.
But I mean, it's that kind of. When you look at the Bachelorette, and they had the boys, they went back years, and he was in high school and did blackface, white boy, did blackface when he was in high school.
Oh yeah.
I mean, should he be kicked off the show? Didn't they kick somebody off the Bachelor a couple years ago for that? They pull up a picture where he was in blackface.
What is the statute of limitations on that? Are there no more statute of limitations now?
I can't even
on blackface.
No. I mean on any mistake in life. So, for instance, you know, as soon as you've made any mistake in life, you know, let's say that there's a young lady that comes out that says you may have assaulted her years.
Let's say she comes out and says you assaulted her.
I know that's
right. What the hell you talking about me for?
No, that's right. Don't be getting nobody no ideas.
But can you come back clearly you can, like a Bill Cosby situation from 25 years ago, and not only accuse somebody but charge them under criminally? Do you see that happening? Like, what's the statute of limitations for you? If you cuss somebody out, tell them to fuck off. Tell them to kiss your ass.
I don't know, man. That gets a lot of us in trouble for
about 5 minutes, because otherwise I'm in deep shit.
Yeah, because you've offended several different. You haven't been canceled, and you keep doing your thing.
I haven't offended anybody that I know of.
Well, within the past 5 minutes, all of Native Americans.
I beg to differ. Look at Mook. I beg to differ.
He should not be offended.
Look at Mook. Look at
be offended because you're Native Americans.
Mook said, I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. You should be offended at being called Native.
Listen, man, I don't care what you say. Somebody's gonna be offended.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, some of my relatives are watching right now and they are offended by what you said about me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hell yeah. I guarantee you.
I think you're a great guy.
Somebody is gonna be offended. I don't give a damn what you can never satisfy all the people.
Yeah. All right.
It's impossible, man. So why waste your time trying? What the fuck is fun about that? Just over there pushing them goddamn buttons and shit.
Damn button. That button. Look, we hitting the shit out of that button. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Is that the only button you got on there? You got some other shit on there, like amen or right on.
Let me get
But I'm with Tim though. I think they got to start putting some kind of limit, whether it's 15 or 20 years. You just don't want stuff coming back on you on stuff that you did. I mean,
well, you're talking about within the confines of the law. I'm talking about perception. I'm talking about, you know. Should we still be mad at Will Smith?
I don't think so. Not we. Maybe Chris, but not me.
I don't. I'm gonna watch his movies.
If something is already said, is an apology necessary? If it's already been said, why apologize when you said it and meant it?
I think apology is in order.
Somebody from Freaknik get me.
But what?
Let me tell you something that happened last week.
Apology do?
Me and Mook was in where were we at?
Columbia, South Carolina.
So I go in and check into the hotel. There's a sister there, older sister. So they had a sign on the door of the hotel that said, "Wipe your feet before you come in," which was hilarious to me. So I went in and it was a sister behind the counter. I said, "You put that sign up?" And she got mad. And I said, "Wait a minute, you know, okay." So then she started messing with my reservation. I said, "Well, I got some rooms here." She was like, "Is that right?" So one thing led to another. She wouldn't let me in. Had to call the people that had paid for the room to get in. They came up there, and the woman was being just funky, man. And so, you know, I got a little funky back. Well, her son was there. Great big old nigga.
They work together.
Yeah.
They work together at the hotel.
Yeah.
So the ladies started going back and forth. So I sat down and started playing crazy. Richard started dealing with him. And the woman asked Richard some questions. And so Richard, you know, who has began his comedic career. And I'm paraphrasing, but the lady said, "I need a credit card for his dinner." And Richard slapped the card on her, and then she said, "It's gonna be $300. He said, "It's platinum, bitch."
Pretty much. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Yeah.
Not knowing that the big old nigga in the background was her son. So the nigga went crazy, right?
Did it? I ain't gonna be laughing at my motherfucking mama.
That's my motherfucking mama. Fuck this job. That's my mama.
Hey, look, Richard over there, his trigger finger itching and shit. I said, "Oh Lord. Boy, I said,
so I intervened. Cause I said, "We got this big nigga here. I believe me and Rich could take him. We got Mook sitting over there.
He gonna go for the knee.
He high."
I was not."
He's sitting down, he looking the other way. Well, no, now that I think about it, he got that eye. He might have been looking at what was high.
He was already right.
But overall, I didn't want the sister feeling bad. He said, "You made my mama cry." So I came up to the counter. I said, "Bruh, we ain't say nothing insulting to your mama. Go get your mama." Because by now, the woman, she tried to restrain him, which in my mind, I'm like, turn that nigga loose if you want to. Because if he comes on this side of the counter, it's going to be on.
Stand your ground.
She runs to the back. I said, "Bruh, come here, man. Get your mama. Let me apologize to her. I don't know what I said to offend her. Get your mama up here and let me apologize. I ain't say nothing about her. You know, wig was on crooked.
It was.
So many things you could have said.
It was. It was so many things you could.
Wig was on crooked. She had stab wounds all over. She been
Stab wound, shawty.
You know, she was keloid real bad. All over. Right.
About that life.
I mean, all kind of shit.
She wore some bad gold around her neck.
So I approached the counter. You know, let him know, man, you not doing that. Go get your mama, let me apologize. She wouldn't come back out. But anyway, I said that to say, I think my apology should have stood in order, even though we really didn't do nothing.
Nah.
She was just having a bad ass.
Yeah, she was.
And then after the boy went to his rant, he even said, well, people been coming in fucking with her for 3 days. Hey,
God damn.
Now, it's so surprising.
everything not funny. It is to me.
It's so surprising to hear this kind of service at the Ritz-Carlton.
It was the best Western. But in Columbia, South Carolina,
That's the Ritz.
considered the Ritz-Carlton.
I know it's like wipe your feet out.
Hell
You
no.
to a Best Western.
Hey, you gonna tell me wipe my feet before I come in? Wipe my feet before I leave this motherfucker. I won't track outside. But two things. One thing was the nerve of you to be offended by something like that.
Bad day.
Huh? And then you're gonna blow up, you're gonna make a big incident. But however, my initial point was just to smooth things out. Try to smooth things out.
Right.
I tried to apologize to them. So when we went in, came out to do the show, and it's a suspicious looking undercover agent sitting in the lobby.
It was.
You know, undercover police are just, you're obvious to me, man. You're obvious. You're sitting over there, you like, he just in the lobby looking at the scene like, man, I know you police.
You at the Best
You done
Western.
call the
You at the
police.
Best Western looking around.
You just, and she had come back out by then. And I apologized again. I said, I don't know what I said. It upset you, but anyway, I'm sorry.
You gave her 2 tickets to the show and she had a great time.
I ain't get that bitch shit.
No, I don't do no giving away. Richard stopped that a long time ago. He say, I'm sorry, bitch, you could buy these tickets.
You right?
It could end with a happy and I ain't give a.
But there are some things that are offensive. I think an apology is in order, but I don't know if, how far they should go. In the case of Phoenix Suns in the case of the Bachelor, they went back and found pictures of him in high school with Blackface. Now, I ain't too sure about Blackface anyway, because let's say you show up at a masquerade party and you supposed to be Tim.
See.
That was unkind. That was
I'm saying, do you get mad at a guy?
Character that you can justify coming in blackface.
Okay.
It would appear me.
Okay.
It would be.
Well, why then? I'm offending white people now. Why then in churches do you see the dancers up there with white face?
What? Then?
Mimes?
The dancer.
You talking about mimes?
Mimes.
Those are
What are
mimes.
blackface called?
White people wear mimes.
Those people with black faces are mines. Yours.
No, they You know they're trying to call themselves accentuating our features and doing blackface was supposed to.
Okay, well tell me about the mimes. The people with the white face.
That because you're supposed
Doing
to
the
be.
dance.
You're supposed to be invisible. That's why they.
Watch
do that.
yourself now.
Well, they're
Watch
supposed
yourself.
to be invisible.
Watch yourself.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I just
Watch
thought-
yourself.
I don't know.
Watch yourself.
But that's
I
the
don't know.
mime, though.
Listen.
That's
if he's
the-
doing
that's
this,
art.
we should know DC by now.
He about to go somewhere. I know.
Listen,
But I gotta defend
He's
art,
got
though.
Something that he knows.
We
What's up
have
with
been
it?
Go ahead.
brainwashed to think white is right. When the mimes go up there, they're supposed to be independent of all humanity and everything. They're mimes. But if you went up there like that in the blackface, because we have been brainwashed, you would assume that was bad.
Oh, okay.
Drop the mic.
He's all done, guys.
Yeah, I really was waiting for like the whole. I don't know. I thought you had a little bit more.
Perception's everything. We get that. We
But the
understand
blackface
that.
Why
comes
is
from
it better
before
to
when
go
it
up-
was when they were making mockery of black people. That's why blackface is offensive.
Well, why would you go up and paint your face white?
Because it's the
I'm just saying, I've never
mime.
seen a mime in a Disney cartoon or something like that. You know, it seemed like when they did blackface, whether it be on stage or even in cartoons, they just really
Just like they did the Native Americans.
The white people got mad when the Little Mermaid came out. The Little Mermaid is black.
I ain't never seen it portray Native Americans a certain way in a Disney cartoon.
They ain't really real.
As a matter of fact, Native Americans portrayed by white people in the movies back in the day.
Sure is.
Also a form of
Sure
blackface.
I mean,
What?
Yes, when you if you have John Wayne or who played Cleopatra?
Who was a racist?
You have Elizabeth Taylor. You have all these movies have been made, and white people have been depicting other races forever. But as soon as it's a black person, it's like, oh no, this has happened. No, it's been
I don't
happening.
have a problem with it. What's her name? Like somebody said, as many black people we buried at the sea. Why would we be surprised that Ariel's a mermaid?
Oh, I'm happy about
Somebody
that.
got a problem with her being black other than a white person?
The thing with the mime thing, I just thought that we were going to have a little bit more because like when you grow up, you just see mime and they're silent. When you saw us portrayed in blackface, most of the time when you pay attention when in those little cartoons, and you would always wonder why we're all kind of shucking and jiving and making those like
ignorant. I don't know. I get that. Totally, I get that.
So that's the thing. Like they don't portray mimes.
I just think we way too touching, man.
I agree with that.
I'm telling you, I hate to agree, but when that chicken mascot ran away from them two black girls, I understand that.
Oh man. But
Oh my God, I can't.
Not funny.
I cannot.
Not funny.
Ava. No,
Ava, how with you?
I apologize.
Ava, how with you? She out with you.
I'm sorry.
She said not funny.
But if you dressed
Out
up
with
like
you.
a chicken,
You just got 2
you better
stars.
stay away from them black. That's right. There's no comparison to the word nigga to any race in America. Nothing compares, in my opinion. Chink, cracker, hunky, red man,
Kike, wetback.
none of that. Wetback.
Blackface is just as bad as nigger. You okay with blackface?
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm okay with him.
Don't do it. You know what, guys? Let's go on and wrap it up. Damn.
You okay with him too, apparently. You're listening to DisRace. I'm DC Curry.
I'm Mook, man.
I'm Black Ass Tim.
I'm T-Ray Sanders.
I'm Brian Harper.
I'm Sister JJ.
Our special guest, Sister JJ. Social media.
I am Sister JJ.
Amadeus Brian, 5'1".
Black Ass Tim.
The real Mook, man.
T_Ray Sanders.
T_Ray Sanders. We holla.